Hey guys, Jen here with Chaos and Grace. Kind of took an unintentional break from YouTube this summer. The last video I did, I think, was a video right before we went on vacation in April about our binder setup and how we do school using just our binder system. The whole year is just in one binder. And I will link that up here for you guys if you want to check that video out. I will have more on that because I kind of tweaked a little bit. We kind of tweak it as we go along. And, you know, just kind of adjust to what works good and what needs improvements and what doesn't work, just kind of as they go and as they use them. So, and as the curriculum changes, because we made changes, but that's coming. So anyway, I took a break. I took a long break and I kind of left you guys hanging. So sorry about that, but it was needed. And we still were kind of dealing with a lot of adjustments to our family from my son's diagnosis with sensory processing disorder. And every time, I'll do another video on that too, but every time he has a change, every time he has a kind of developmental milestone, there's a shift in his sensory needs and how we need to adjust that. And we're still kind of feeling it out, and it takes a long time, and it takes a long time for me to adjust to and to kind of figure out, sorry, see, this glare is going to drive me crazy. I have one position that I can hold my head, but I have to talk to you like this. So you're going to get some glare. So sorry about the glare. But anyway, so, you know, for me, it takes a while to adjust to that. And then once we get to a point where like, okay, this is what we're going to do, then it changes. So, and it's difficult for me. So it's even more difficult for everybody else in my family. So we've had to kind of take some time and really just kind of find that new family dynamic and find how we will work together and help our kids adjust to certain things that are difficult for them, and find that adjustment for me and for him and for my husband. So so we had to take some time. And then our vacation, we did do a lot of educational stuff while we were down there. I don't like to go on vacation and do your traditional touristy things. So Disney, I grew up doing Disney, and while it is awesome, it's Disney. I mean, come on, Disney's awesome. It's not the Florida experience I wanted for my kids. While my dad is still, you know, around, I wanted him to give my kids, you know, the awesome backwoods Florida vacation that I had growing up. So they got to experience that, and it was just so awesome. So we got back from Florida, and that took a lot of time to adjust back to, because nobody really wanted to come back. Of course, who wants to come back from vacation? But when we got back, I decided to completely change our homeschool again. I do change things every year a little bit. See, this glare is so distracting. I do change things a little bit every year because every year we're doing something different. We have different curriculum, we're in different grades, we just have different needs. But this year I had scratched some curriculum that we have been using that has been working well. I just kind of decided I wanted a more simplistic, minimalist homeschool. And I have mentioned this before, but I really wanted to just kind of jump into it. Last year we started working with the good and the beautiful a little bit. I did language arts, and we started using our nature notebooks, which again, I will throw links up here. And I do have a review coming with, you know, walkthroughs and reviews on more details of that curriculum, how it went. I love it. I switched everything to the good and the beautiful, almost everything. Science I did not, but I switched a lot to the good and the beautiful. We're now using it for our handwriting, for our history, for our language arts, which their language arts, again, it'll be in the review, but it incorporates a lot. So most of our curriculum this year is with the good and the beautiful. And I love it. It's awesome. It's cheap. A lot of it's free if you fall within a certain range and if you're willing to print it out instead of buying the pre-packaged stuff, which I did. And it falls right into play with that minimalistic approach that I want to have to our homeschool. So we're going to play a matching game while we sit and we talk. Right? Yes, we're grumpy. It's Fair Week. And Fair Week is always a little exhausting and wearing. And hot. Yes, it's very hot. It's 100 degrees today, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it's hot. And we're going to go see the rodeo tonight, right? Yes. Are you excited to see the rodeo?
Yes.
Your first rodeo?
Yes.
You did a bike race today?
Yes.
What did you win?
A slushy.
A slushie. A so shaved ice. It was delicious. right?
I ate it.
You ate it. She ate
And drank it.
it. And drank it. And it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. County fairs.
Awesome. I liked it.
You like the fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Daddy gets home, we'll eat dinner and we'll go to the rodeo.
I'm not taking a nap.
No? No nap. Can I show the people?
Yes.
Okay, let's show the people. This, I don't even know, honestly, where I got this. Maybe the dollar store? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a take and play anywhere patch products, isn't it? Is the company. This glare is awful. And it's a magnetic matching game. We play it all the time. Can you see? Player 1, player 2. And you got those. And we love it, right? Do we love it?
Yes.
So our homeschool plans for this year is to homeschool year round. We are doing 4 weeks on and 2 weeks off, and occasionally we'll have an extra week off here and there. We take all of December off for Christmas and for holidays and to focus on things that we do within our church and within our family. So that is our summer schedule. That is our year-round schedule. 4 weeks on, at least 2 weeks off. And then for my planning, for how I plan this out, I only plan out 4 weeks at a time. I was doing a year at a time. It would take so much time to plan things out. Now it's 4 weeks. I don't even have to plan that much because it's the good and the beautiful. And it is an open and go kind of curriculum, which I love. I've never liked open and go curriculums before because I don't know. They're just very blah to me. I don't really love them. But this I love. This I love. Love it. Can't say it enough. I love it. Those are kind of our homeschool updates and our life updates. I'm going to insert some clips and some videos and show you guys how we homeschooled so far over our summer. If you have not subscribed yet and you would like to follow us in our frugal homesteading. That's kind of a mix between homeschooling and homesteading. Our frugal homeschooling journey. And I do talk about frugal stuff, but I also talk about just homeschooling in general and struggles with it and life, and you'll see parts of our life and our homesteading and how we incorporate it into our homeschooling. We feel very passionately about teaching them trades and life skills, and if we have the opportunity to teach them something like that, we will freeze the bookwork and teach them the life skills. So we'll share that too. And if you guys want to come follow us on that journey and come along with us on that, I would love to have you guys subscribe to our channel and hit the little notification bell, because that way you can get alerted to when we put a new video out. So thanks for hanging out with us. I hope everybody had an awesome summer, and I hope you guys are getting ready to have an awesome back to school year, time, whatever. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.